Hello there. Have you missed us? It's been a while.
Well, not for them.
Not for them.
For us, it's been
For
a while.
us, it's been a while. Welcome to our Season 2, Episode 7, Chapter 15 review of The Mandalorian, The Believer. That was what it was called, right?
Yeah.
It's been a while, Dan. We haven't done this in quite some time.
Remember when we said we were going to try to do every episode?
Yeah, we said that, but when we realized...
Well, more accurately, you said that.
Yeah. I was the plan, but when I realized we were going to miss one guaranteed, I'm just like, fuck it, I'm tired, I don't feel like doing this today. I have to work 55 hours a week.
That's fair.
And yeah, so we're back.
Yeah.
We're back. It's the Sith Holocron, Dan, the Believer.
Why is this episode called The Believer?
Probably because...
Is Mayfield the Believer?
Probably.
I'm not sure what classifies him being a believer, but okay.
Maybe he's changed, like he's not... I don't know.
He's a true believer.
He's a true believer in the Empire sucking now.
Or was it that the Imperial guy that's the true believer? Because he believed that they wanted order.
Yeah, and he believed that all those lives lost today were worth it.
Yeah.
He's a believer.
Sacrifice for the greater good.
Maybe it's just because he believes
so much.
What he needs to believe to rationalize his life.
To sleep at night.
Yeah,
like Mayfield said.
Yeah. I like Mayfield.
Yeah.
Bill Burr, not a Star Wars fan, coming into Star Wars, fucking killing it.
I always like when a more comedic character gets put with Mando, who's so serious.
Mm-hmm. So, overall, Dan, the 3 episodes we missed were pretty fire. We didn't get a review any of them. What we missed, what was episode 4? I don't remember, actually.
4 was...
After Bo-Katan, pre-Ahsoka. It's dawning on me.
Wasn't it when he had to go and go to Kara and Grief? Right?
Yeah, that was the Kara and Grief episode, yeah.
With the blue guy?
With the blue guy, yeah. That was Yoda with the, Yodalini with the,
excuse you.
Grogu.
Thank you.
It was Grogu with the little cookies.
Yeah, with
baby Grogu in school! Before we knew he was Grogu.
Yeah.
And then we have the best
Ahsoka.
episode of the season, Ahsoka.
And then the Boba.
The Boba Fett episode. Yeah.
Otherwise known as the Let's Run Down a Hill and Shoot Some Stormtroopers episode.
Yeah. Let's make Boba cool again episode. Just so you guys know, we thought all those episodes were great.
Yes.
I would rank them Ahsoka, Boba, School.
Yes.
Okay. Just to make sure. We didn't not review them because we didn't like them. We just... Tired. Exhausted. Time.
They had to release this season in December.
I wanted to review the Ahsoka episode so bad, but that was like Black Friday, and my brother was home, and I'm like, I'm not doing this with him here. He's just gonna give me shit the whole time.
Yeah, it won't make for good audio quality either.
Yeah,
I did. The house.
Yeah,
this is why we need a gamer house.
One day.
You heard it here first, folks.
We were just get a bunch of gamers that live in a mansion together. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that sounds litty.
He's moving with Ninja.
Does he live in a gamer? He's a wife.
He
don't live in a gamer house.
No, he definitely doesn't live in a gamer house. But it will be when we move in there.
Yeah, he won't know we move in. But we'll move in. So, Dan, what do you think of this episode?
I liked it. I always like when episodes have the Empire. I like seeing just more of like the Imperial remnants.
Yeah, his old former, Mayfield's old former.
Yeah,
that was an interesting character.
His commander, or whatever. Yeah.
It's funny just to see their point of view and how fucking radical they are.
And I like how they actually kind of cared about each other. Like they were cheering for Mayfeld and Mando.
Yeah,
when they came in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a good episode. Not top level episode of the season, but a great episode of Mandalorian.
It's just because this season's been so fire.
Yeah, and also when you're it's 8 episodes and this penultimate episode, you're like, this fire's gonna continue. It was a great episode, trust me, I loved it. But still lower tier this season. But you can't compete with this season.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got Din Din without no helmet.
For the longest time we've ever seen him without the helmet.
Yes, an actual human being seen it without the helmet.
Yeah.
Last time it was just IG-11, Rest in Power, and
now a whole bunch of people.
Well,
they're all dead except for Mayfeld.
Yeah.
To be fair.
You think that's why you let him go?
Because he saw his face?
Yeah.
I figured if anything, he would have killed him because he saw his face.
That's fair.
Because I assume the logic would be if, as long as you kill the person who sees your face, it doesn't count.
Yeah.
Whereas if you leave someone
just like
alive,
if you don't hear a tree fall in the woods, did it make a noise?
Yeah.
You know.
But now his face is scanned, so
That's interesting.
now literally anyone can see his face that's in the Empire.
I think we're leading to him being more of like a Bo-Katan Sabine type of Mandalorian.
I think
more helmet on.
Well, I feel
off.
like we started that back when Bo-Katan first revealed to him that he's part of like a cult.
Yeah, and also like I feel like Grogu and like he's like at the end of this episode he went full Papa Bear and like he's like once he becomes more of like a what's the word I'm looking for, like more
a normal Mandalorian?
A normal man, like just like he doesn't care about the rules as much. He cares about like building his crew and like his family and
well, because he won't be as much of an extremist.
Yeah,
that's one of the things I really like about this episode.
Like interested in, like if they episode, the final episode, like the one who, is it good now though?
Hold on just a second. Technical difficulties.
We back?
Yeah, it's recording. I'll keep an eye on it.
Okay. But yeah,
this is why I have the timeline open.
Yeah, what I was saying though was like, I don't see him parting with him.
With Grogu?
Yeah.
Yeah, at this point I don't see it anymore.
Yeah, he can't. Like,
I think he might.
He can, but
he
like,
might temporarily.
Like he'll find like once he finds like the Jedi who will trust him with training, if that's what Grogu decided he wanted. Yeah. Because like it's all really Grogu's decision. Like if he wants to do that stuff. But
since
like,
Grogu seems to be smarter than most people have given him credit for, it seems like he has like opinions and
like
training. And
like he
can speak sort of.
Yeah, he's kind of thought about like what the Big Bang meant for the universe and shit.
Well,
you know?
yeah.
He's.
I mean, I guess it makes sense. He is 50.
He did his thesis on the Clone Wars in college at the age of 40. Like
he's older than Mando.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird to think about? Grogu is actually older than like most Star Wars characters until the sequels.
Isn't he older than Ahsoka?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Ahsoka's
she's 40 something.
Yeah, she's like 40 something.
I saw a thing and yeah.
Because all of Star Wars until the sequels takes place over like 30 years.
Yeah.
So that's just funny. He's like one of the older characters.
Right. Yeah. We didn't talk about this since we ever record. I like the name Grogu. It's growing on me.
I didn't like it too much at first, but it's growing on me.
It doesn't make sense for baby, but when he's older, it'll fit real well.
It's Groguing on me, you know?
Yeah, it's Groguing on you, yeah.
I still really kind of wish they would have picked a Y name.
Honestly, I'm kind of glad they didn't.
No, I wanted them to. They got to keep with the theme.
So overall, we already talked. We liked it. So, favorite part of the episode, Dan?
I like the whole scene when they're just sitting at the table talking about like Operation Cinder.
Yeah, because that's Battlefront, right?
Yeah, that's the for those who don't know, that is the Battlefront 2 campaign. It's where Palpatine's whole thing was, if an empire can't protect its emperor, then the empire is useless. And so he ordered all Imperial planets torched.
I remember that mission when everything's on fire everywhere, yeah.
Yeah, he does that to a lot of Imperial planets.
It's that nice planet we're on, right, at the beginning?
Vados?
Yeah.
Or I think that's what it's called. Vardos?
It's like, yeah, Vardos, yeah.
Whatever Aiden's planet is, yeah.
Her home,
and then it goes to Naboo, and then you stop it at Naboo in the campaign. But it happened to like almost every Imperial planet to some degree.
It was a cool tie-in. I like that.
Yeah.
That's what Dave Filoni does best, tying little things. Like, and then what planet did he say Mayfield was from?
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
They introduced so many planets in Mando.
Yeah.
It's getting hard to keep track.
That's fair. Yeah, this is just a good, like...
And I just love that whole, like, ethical debate they're having.
In the car, yeah.
No, at the table with the guy.
Too, yeah.
I mean, it's not really a debate, it's more of just, like, seeing how warped that guy's perspective is.
Because obviously Mayfield, former Empire, like...
He
some time away, he's seen, like, he's... You see him coming around on, like... But, like, in the car ride, he's, like, on the way to...
Yeah.
He's, like, we're all the same.
The Empire, New Republic, it's all the same.
Yeah, but he's like... and then, like, he says at the end after he destroys the thing, you gotta do what you do to sleep at night, like... it's just like he's finally realized that
he was having his own PTSD.
Yeah, about what happened to him. It was like when you're in it, it probably doesn't seem bad until something like Cinder happens. You know?
Well, I'm sure that's why he was an ex-Imperial in the first place.
Well, also, like, the Imperials are mostly gone, so like the Empire fell.
But he could have been part of the Remnant if he wanted to.
Yeah, if he wanted
he was a
to.
Marksman.
Yeah, like, he had guns that shot for himself. We didn't get to see them this episode. But
well, he didn't have them anymore.
I know.
They just let him keep the arms in prison.
Right. I just love the little squad we got together though this episode. Mayfield, Boba, Fennec. I like Fennec a lot. She's cool.
Yeah. Which
she's
also
just like,
gives episode 5 of last season a purpose.
Right. Best part of episode 5, Boba saved her.
It took a season, but finally that episode had a point.
Who shot her?
The kid.
The kid, and then but she was playing with his mind.
Yeah, she was like,
playing mind games with him.
She was like, we'll go and kill Mando together, and he was like, yeah, good job trying to trick me, and then he shot her.
And then he realized, fuck, I'm not gonna be able to kill
Mando. And then he couldn't beat Mando, so...
But yeah, it's really cool seeing the Slave One in action again.
Yeah, I like seeing the inside of it.
Yeah, we've never seen really the inside.
The part, like the seating area, like rotates.
Yeah, it's so like because how the way the ship moves and like how it lands and so.
Because the cockpit has always been you have to like lay down to start the ship. Mm-hmm. Like we see it in Attack of the Clones, little Boba like peeking over like the dashboard because he's like laying down.
Yeah.
But that's interesting that like the seat part of it is just like on like a gyro.
Right.
Such a weird fucking design. And also the fact that it dropped a seismic charge.
Yeah, that was great. I love the noise it makes.
Oh,
that was cool. Probably
they do that 100% just because people love it so much.
Oh, yeah. I would say, I hope he has one next for wherever they're going, but he's going to probably need it.
Oh, well, yeah, he's going to need to drop a couple probably.
Yeah.
Again, if he has them.
Yeah.
I'm honestly surprised he had any left after all the years.
He's probably been he's obviously since he had the Slave One, so obviously he probably was trying to get some or made them. Or,
at least he was able to re-get the Slave One before his armor.
Yeah, probably easier to obtain. Just had to go talk to Unkar,
Yeah,
go to Jakku.
Well, it was probably just sitting at Jabba's palace.
Yeah,
he probably got back there quick enough before like scavengers got to it.
They're like, "Who the fuck are you?" They probably just thought some random dude stole it too.
Yeah,
because he didn't have his armor.
Well, there's not like there was anybody left. Jabba and all his people died.
I'm sure there were people around.
Well, I'm sure there were some Gamorreans and shit in there.
You think? Well, we're not going to get it this season, but you think we're going to get that story in Mando?
What?
Like how he escaped
Boba?
The Sarlacc pit and what happened.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised if it ends up being its own thing eventually.
Like a book or a TV show.
Well, I could even see it being like a TV show. Yeah.
Yeah, because they did announce a bunch yesterday, and that wasn't one of them. But but
there have been rumors of a Boba Fett TV show since like Rogue One.
Remember when we went to see Solo? That's when the Boba Fett movie got leaked or whatever.
Yeah. And then it became Mando.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I like the how many fucking pirates there were.
Right. I like Din fighting without
his Beskar.
His Beskar armor, and they're probably like, what the fuck is this stormtrooper doing? I've never seen a stormtrooper put up a fight before.
He's so used to he's like when you're playing an RPG and you have the highest level equips, and you just have to take them off for story fight, and you just forget how good your armor was, so you just get fucked.
Yeah.
Because he gets whacked and his armor breaks, and he's like, oh shit.
If you think about it, honestly, The Mandalorian's a video game. He's going around upgrading his armor, and it's very video gamey.
A lot of people talk about that, how it's every episode is how Mando is literally playing The Witcher or Skyrim, and he's just doing every side quest before the main quest.
Right, just upgrading his armor, getting his shit. Best video game TV show.
He's just
out
playing.
there.
He's just doing all them side quests. Yeah. He's a completionist.
I want a Mandalorian video game so bad.
We already have it. It's the show.
1313. Oh.
No, the show. Oh. Shut up. Don't mention that.
Because the guy who made God of War, Cory Barlog, tweeted last week. He's like, if you're not currently working on a Mandalorian video game where you just go around and upgrade your armor and get better and do stuff, what are we even doing here? And then one of the people who worked on 1313's like, I'm sorry, we tried and put the 1313 and everyone was all
God damn
nostalgic about it that week.
Bring back 1313.
Well, like, make it Mando.
Just bring it back in general. I just want it.
Yeah.
We're all over the place this episode.
Oh, it's fine.
We're doing a catch-up, you know?
Yeah, we're just talking about everything. But so, honestly, any other points you want to talk about this episode specifically? Like, it was all, like, the heist was cool. Not a heist. It wasn't really a heist, but, like... Yeah. Just the character dynamic with Mayfield. I think that was the most interesting part. Yeah, like, the way he was with Mando in the way, and then him talking to his old superior,
and yeah, like the stuff we already mentioned, like showing how far Mando's willing to go.
Yeah,
like, I do like that he recites word for word Gideon's speech from last season, for episode 7 of last season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was cool.
It's word for word,
and you're like,
the declaration of war.
Right. They're coming for him this time. It's like the reverse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. And also I like how...
Hopefully they go and get Cobb on the way.
Yeah. I'll say, where do you think we're heading next episode? Obviously we're going to them, but like, is it just going to be them 4? They let Mayfield
let Mayfield go. I think it could end up just being those 4. I want Cobb, but I think it'll be just those 4, honestly.
I still think in a world Bo-Katan shows up. But I don't feel like it makes sense right now.
I feel like not yet.
Because we did our prediction episode.
Yeah.
I thought there's a good chance Gideon might die. I don't think that's happening anymore.
No, I don't want it to happen.
He's endgame villain for this show. As much as he's only villain.
Well, and he should be the endgame villain.
It's like the perfect like main villain where he's not always around, but like you'll always run into him because like even like your side people you're meeting like Bo-Katan, like other people are going after him, and then you'll have like
he's got his fingers dipped into so many areas. Well, that like just we see all the shit he's like setting up, like he has his dark troopers and like he was working on Palpatine clones.
Is this gonna be a big? Like, are we in for a big battle?
I think so.
But like, they don't have the army for a battle, like they do.
Well, that's the thing. It's a squad of elites going up against like. I mean, because Gideon isn't on a Star Destroyer; he's just on a normal cruiser.
Yeah.
So it's not like there's like tens of thousands of stormtroopers.
Yeah, there's
probably a couple hundred.
I'm gonna say
it'll mostly be like Mando versus Gideon, and I bet the others will be fighting the Dark Troopers.
Because I don't think Ahsoka's gonna be there.
No, I don't think so either.
I could see we talked about like a Jedi showing up.
Maybe, yeah.
Because the one who Yoda reached out to, I mean Grogu. Yeah,
potentially. I honestly think the most likely is that it's just going to be these 4, though.
Yeah.
What I'm really interested in is how's next episode going to end? Are they?
How is it going to be different from like that end of the last season where they protect the child and they just?
Well, like what I wonder is like what's Mando going to do? Is like the slave one just going to drop him off at Navarro?
Why would they go to Navarro?
Where else is Mando going to go? He doesn't have a ship.
Well, why would they drop him off? Boba Fett's not leave until they get the child. Oh, you mean when they're done?
Yeah.
That's the thing.
I'm saying the end, like, they're just going to drop him off with Cara and Navarro, and he just has to, like, find another ship.
Maybe that's why...
That's why I feel like a Jedi is potentially going to show up, because that'll be, like, the cliffhanger at the end.
Yeah.
And also, we need, like, somewhere for Mando to, like, set up where Mando's going to go next.
Mm-hmm.
Funny that this season was, like, we need to find a Jedi for Grogu.
And now it's like we gotta get Grogu back.
And it turned into a couple of side quests, and now just get Grogu back.
Yeah. Well, they did find a Jedi, but she's like...
She's not a Jedi.
That's true. Is she, though? No, she's not technically.
I mean, she's not part of the Jedi Order, but who knows if Ezra and Kanan made her want to retake the name.
Or, like, reform her in her way, and, like, her
maybe.
own version of the Jedi. I don't know. We don't...
Because the fact that she didn't mention it, I find interesting. I figured she would have been like... I'm not a Jedi, so it doesn't work.
Yeah. But also, like, she asked him, like, do you know what the Jedi are? Or, like, what?
Yeah.
And he's like, no. So she's just like, okay, I'm just going to go with this.
Yeah.
You see my lightsaber.
Easier to just roll with it than try and explain.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be interesting. I guess I don't know what's going to happen next episode.
Yeah.
Do you think there's a world where... I don't think Grogu dies.
No, definitely not.
But I think there's a world where they don't get him.
Ooh, that'd be a dark ending for the season.
Yeah, like, because like there's theories other that Boba Fett's gonna like die for him, and I don't know if I want that.
I
Because I want more from Boba.
Yeah, I don't want him just to show up and then die 2 episodes later.
Yeah, especially I was like, I don't want him.
They have their chance to make him a character now for like the average viewer. Because unless you read the comics, he's not a character.
Yeah, and then like Din needs to get his own ship and like maybe honestly, I think it'd be kind of cool. Not cool. I could see him failing, and then he's like, I don't know.
The only one of them I can see dying is Fennec.
Yeah, because I think Kara's
getting her own show.
Pretty much, yeah.
And Boba, I really hope they don't kill, because that'd be a weird use of the character.
Yeah.
And obviously Din and Grogu
you think
going
Grief's going to be there for this part?
I think Grief is... He's
too busy being mayor?
Yeah, he's mayor.
Let's see, like, I could see him die.
He's in charge of the whole planet. I don't think he can really... I think that's why he wasn't there this time.
Yeah. You can't afford to do that. But it's like, I don't want any of them to die, though. That's the thing. Like, even if Cobb Vanth throws up, I don't want Cobb Vanth to die.
But that's what makes it good,
But people are going to die, I feel like.
Honestly, I'm not sure if people will die.
And maybe that's where the Jedi comes in and saves
I feel like
them.
everyone has, like, another, like, purpose, except for maybe Fennec.
Yeah.
Like, all of them have something else I want to see them do before they can die.
But I want Boba to have his Zam, so...
And it could be just like Jango and Zam, where Zam dies first.
Well, is the Jedi gonna come
and kill Fennec?
No, and kill Boba because it's Luke, and it just chops his head off like Jango.
That'd be kind of weird for Luke to do that.
Yeah, but remember, the Jedi must end.
Well, yeah, not at this point in time. He still believes in the Jedi right now.
Yeah, that's why I said there's so much that could happen. I don't think. You think Thrawn shows up or ties into any of this?
No, Thrawn. That whole Thrawn thing is just setting up the Rebels sequel.
I honestly think it might be setting up the Ahsoka show.
I want it to be setting up the Rebels sequel. Personally.
Because, like, the Ahsoka show takes place around the events of the Mandalorian.
I was going to say, so isn't the Ahsoka show more about her, like, finding Thrawn?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's true.
It'll be, like, probably her hunt for... answers.
Yeah. I just want the Finding Ezra show to be animated, personally.
Or like the show, or what if they find Ezra and then make the show post that animated, like their adventures after that.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
it's interesting what they're doing. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah,
all I know is Filoni and Favreau are on those 2 shows, so I trust it.
Yeah.
They're the new kings of Star Wars in my mind.
100%.
And also Rian Johnson.
He's just a king. I'm just saying my own personal preferences.
Yeah. It's funny that they only announced it's. Yeah, we'll talk about that in the other video, but like, yeah. Any other thoughts on this episode? It was a good episode. I'm excited for next week. I have no clue what's going to happen.
Yeah, there's a lot going down next week.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Come on, be an hour and a half. Come on.
Right.
It's probably going to be like 40-something minutes, I bet.
It's probably going to be, if it's not, I hope it's an hour and a half. We probably won't review it if it's an hour and a half, because I'll have to get to work after it, but yeah.
That's when you just call off.
Or just go in late.
How long was the finale of last season?
Like 45 minutes, I think.
It'll probably be about the same.
Yeah. I'm just so intrigued what's going to happen.
I just want...
Grogu's going to use lightsabers.
Where's he going to get them?
I don't know.
He's just been hiding them this whole time in his robe.
Yeah, Grogu's going to fuck somebody up next episode, though, I feel
We already saw him fucking people up.
I know, that was pretty lit.
He was force choking them, too.
Mm-hmm. That's the darkness inside of him that Soko's talking about, that fear. I sense much fear in you. But yeah, any final thoughts, Stan?
Nah, I think that's about it.
Yeah, good episode. I'm excited to see Mayfield again. I feel like we're going to see him again for sure.
Well, yeah, absolutely we're going to see him again. It's just a question of, is he just going to be part of like the show with Kara, or is it going to be like Mando season 3?
Yeah, so like he gets an episode every season where he shows up and they need him for something. But yeah, I loved all the him and like Mando and all the like the talks of how...
I like how he's just trolling Mando the whole time.
Yeah, like yeah.
You can't take off your helmet or you can't show your face. There is a difference.
Yeah. He's a good like a board for, not board, but like I can't think of words. I'm not good with words.
Clearly.
Let's start a podcast. Like he plays off them so well, but he's more like the realist, and like he's just like,
and he's more like
he's
comedic.
more grounded and comedic. Yeah,
like that scene where he was like cracking jokes, and everyone just gives him like a death glare.
Yeah,
not as fun as his last crew was.
Right. I wish I remember what Mando said at the episode. I would just say it and then we'd end. Like the speech.
The whole speech.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Hope you guys enjoyed this review. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Hope you guys enjoyed the season so far. I can't promise we're going to do a review next week. I just can't.
We can't make
as much as I want to,
but we're definitely going to try.
Yeah. And so, until next time, Papa's coming for you, Grogu. He's coming.